19 million people walk into our Toronto public libraries each and every year. The vast majority have a safe educational experience, though in recent weeks there have been a rash of disturbing and at times violent incidents inside our libraries. And that has the union sounding the alarm, calling for more security staff. And to boot, CityNews has learned that there's a pilot project coming down the pipe that will feature staffless libraries, and that is raising even more questions and concerns.
We have huge concerns of not only obviously for the delivery of the library service, but obviously the major concern is safety.
On February 1st, a man was stabbed inside the Toronto Reference Library. On the 28th, a woman, 8 months pregnant, and another man were both assaulted inside the Fairview Public Library. And on March 13th, police say a 9-year-old boy at the Parkdale Library was approached by a man and asked several inappropriate questions. 38-year-old Ryan McFarlane has been charged.
It's always concerning when it's a place where, people go and they take their children, as this parent did with his son, and you hope that it will be a safe environment, and usually it is, but unfortunately there are people, I guess, who are predatorial in nature, who will target areas such as this.
Since 2015, violent incidents in the library have risen by 29%.
In that same length of time, the Library Workers Union says librarian staffing levels have dropped 20% and hundreds of thousands of dollars slashed from the security budget.
Mayor Ford wanted to cut the entire security budget at the libraries. He said nothing happened in our libraries except 6-year-olds fighting over dinosaur books. At the time, over $600,000 was cut to the library budget, and that cut has never been restored.
Public library staff disagree, saying the money was reinstated, adding in a statement today that all 3 locations in questions have security guards present on site. We're constantly reviewing incidents and adding or adjusting security guard coverage or making other adjustments on an ongoing basis. The union says it's time to take politics out of crucial library decisions. They say more security guards are vital for the safety of the community and staff. As for the staffless pilot project, Union President Maureen O'Reilly says a library without security and without librarians is not a library.
Technology can't replace staff on the ground with their eyes and ears, and having security cameras is just not, I don't think is going to be acceptable.
Ahead on City News, we're going to look closer at the staffless library pilot project and tell you when and where it could be happening. Earlier on City News, we told you about the security concern the Library Workers Union has at our libraries across the city. And City News has learned a pilot project is coming for staffless libraries in Toronto. What will a staffless library look like?
People will be able to enter the library through some swipe card, probably as part of their library card, and they'll literally be able to just use a fob and get into the library, and they'll be entering an empty building. Save and accept with cameras to watch what is going on. This kind of service delivery model has started in Denmark, and with all due respect, I don't think Toronto is Denmark. And they did have some serious incidents happening there, and the potential for that to happen in Toronto is very real. The technology can't replace staff on the ground with their eyes and ears. And having security cameras is just not, I don't think is going to be acceptable.
You go to the library, the next thing you think of when you go to a library is the librarian, even if something simple as you need help finding a book.
Absolutely. We have, our union has done work around what the librarians mean to the public, and they say we're an integral part of the library service, and we certainly believe that, and I dare question that a library without library staff is not a library. And when we're looking at the type of Toronto that we want, I don't think this is it.
The union says the staffless pilot project will be coming to 2 libraries this year. One is Swansea Memorial near Bloor West Village. The other is Todd Morden in the East End. In Etobicoke, I'm Adrian Gabriel for City News.